Hi, it's Kevin Bates here, and because of the Resonance security hat, today's video is about computer security. And what I want to talk about is the problem that comes with network connectivity. We're seeing more and more security breaches, and these breaches are happening primarily because computers and devices are connected to a network, the internet. And here the analogy is similar to what we see as human beings when it comes to catching infectious diseases. If you become a hermit and you go and live in a cabin in the woods and never speak to anybody, then you are very, very unlikely to end up getting ill. However, if you go down to the village store once a week, then you might end up catching the colds and coughs and stuff that are going around in the village. And if you visit lots of different places, then you're exposed to more people and you're even more likely to get ill. In fact, one of the disease vectors we see in the world is the fact that we travel so much all the time in little metal tubes recycling the air. So it's the same in computing. If you have a computer that is not connected to any kind of network, it's sitting there in preferably a locked room, just chugging away, then it is highly unlikely that it will get hacked. Somebody who wants to hack such a machine will have to physically break into the room and actually sit down at a keyboard and start typing. That's hard. Of course, if it's a company machine, you have that risk that a malicious employee may go and hack your disconnected machine, but it's a low probability. Connect a device such as a computer or your mobile phone or an IoT device to the internet, and now you are opening yourself up to all sorts of threats. People can potentially hack into your device anywhere in the world using the magic of the internet. And it gets worse. These days, devices are connected to other devices that are running parts of the software that allows a system to function. So, for example, if we have a smart home with a thermostat and a heating system, you may well have the situation where the heating system is connected to Wi-Fi and hence to the internet. The thing that is controlling the system is an app on your mobile phone. So now you have a whole number of different areas where a hacker can try to compromise the system. They could try to connect directly to your heating system and the computer that is controlling it. They could try to hack your phone and spoof your control app and control your heating through that. It is likely that your heating system sends data back to a database that is provided helpfully by the device provider. And I say helpfully in quotes because one of the reasons why these companies want their devices to be reporting home like ET is so that they can gather data that they can then sell on to advertisers. But that provides yet another risk. There's all your personal home data, plus probably your account with your name, email address, phone number, maybe even credit card details sitting on a database on a server run by some company in Germany or China or somewhere. And that's now a third risk. So you can see that as these devices get more and more connected, and as the responsibilities of the devices are shared across other devices, we see more and more areas where attackers can find a way to edge their way into your system and compromise it and cause you a headache. So that's the modern problem with computer security. It's the fact that everything is connected and that parts of it are being distributed to other service providers, and you honestly have no idea when you buy a home heating system that's an IoT system or some kind of camera or something like that, what is being done, what components there are, and how sensible the providers of those devices have been in securing them. And the evidence so far is that they're pretty lousy at it, as is seen by standard admin passes, unencrypted databases holding personal information, and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a quick summary of the problem that arises with connectivity. The solution, of course, as always, is better security practices. And the reason why that doesn't happen is because it costs money and it takes time. So that's today's video. Hope you found it interesting, and I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye for now.